I don't know if you've watched some of the different cities in Britain, but we've seen some of the mayors in the north, like in Liverpool and Manchester, really, it seems fighting for their people, trying to keep certain businesses in play or fighting for furlough programs.
It's politics. It's bullshit.
It's politics. But also, but strangely enough, in London, I find that our mayor here seems to be almost crusading for a lockdown sometimes. And all he seems to do is he's been fighting with Boris and then bankrupting the TfL. I'm just curious if you have thoughts on leadership in London. Like I said, it's been frustrating because...
I've got no time for these people, my friend.
Okay.
No time whatsoever. They're politicians, right? And they blow with the wind, like a weathercock. They'll do that. They're just only interested in themselves. Do they really have a heart about their population, about the people they care for? No. They want to get voted in again. That's it. Bottom line.
Okay. And that's it. That's the agenda. Just to be voted in.
In my opinion.
Okay. And we're expecting the next mayoral election in about 6 months. Do you expect Sadiq Khan to be reelected? Do you think the Labour Party will still be there?
I don't know. And you know what? I don't care because I've never understood what a London mayor does, actually, to be honest with you. It seems that we've created a position, Tony Blair created a position, and I don't even know what the point of it was, quite honestly. I think that things like the police and transport should be under one umbrella, governed by the government. End of story.
And do you think Labour Party's making some changes lately with Keir Starmer there, and they seem to be cleaning house a little bit? Any thoughts on that?
He seems to be a far more stable individual. And of course, if he's ever wants an opportunity, the thing is, Boris was elected, a year ago or something like that. So Boris has got 4 more years. I would say that the pandemic, goes away in the next 18 months to 2 years. It'd be something in the past. And people got a short memory. So I would suggest that I don't know whether the Labour Party is going to rise to power ever again. At the moment, if you had a snapshot election now, everybody hates the government for obvious reasons, right? But I say in 18 months' time to 2 years' time, who knows what it's going to be. People have got a very, very short memory.
Yeah. I know we saw the Labour Party, put out that review about the anti-Semitism. You think they've put that in the past now and they'll move forward? Or is it not that simple necessarily? Or is Keir a guy that maybe will move them forward?
Yeah, I think it's knocked on the head now. I think it's well established that anti-Semitism existed in the Labour Party, and Corbyn resisted admitting it all the time, and he would kind of occasionally throw kind of like a throwaway line, I'm going to deal with it, I won't tolerate it, and all that stuff. But basically, I think it's been knocked on the head now. It's been thrashed to death. We know there was anti-Semitism in the Labour Party. I believe that that the new leadership is not going to tolerate it anymore. From my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, I actually think his wife is Jewish, isn't she?
Ooh, I don't know that. I'll have to check. He's definitely...
I don't know. Someone told me that. I may be completely wrong.
Okay. He definitely seems to be putting a new face on it. And Sadiq Khan was kind of part of that old school as well. Do you think the party will move on without him?
Old school in what respect? Sorry.
Or just part of the old part of the party, or, whether that was in the old days, or, they've knocked the anti-Semitism on the head, and do you think they'll move forward?
I don't think Sadiq Khan was mixed up in any anti-Semitism whatsoever.
Okay.
I think one of the prior mayors, Livingstone, was an absolute anti-Semite, no question of it. Whatever his name was, something Livingstone. We had Boris after Livingstone. And then you had, I think, Sadiq Khan came in. I don't think Sadiq Khan can be accused of anti-Semitism whatsoever. But I don't know what he's done and what he does, to be honest with you. Seems a nice enough chap, but I don't know what he's done and what he does.